Well, we'll see what happens in the marketplace, but on the straight antitrust issue, a Comcast effort to acquire 21st Century Fox assets, I think is going to get careful scrutiny by the Justice Department. I think it's going to be viewed very similarly to the way they viewed the AT&T Time Warner transaction. That didn't turn out for them, but I have every reason to believe that they will continue to follow their same logic about what is harm to the competitive process. So I would expect them to be really tough on Comcast.
Yeah, I mean, there's this camp, Gene, of thinking that the DOJ had a big, stunning loss when it comes to fighting AT&T Time Warner. So they probably won't challenge another big one like this. Why do you think that they will?
Well, I think they virtually have to, because, I mean, vertical cases are extremely hard to litigate. I mean, that's why for decades there was a lot of caution, a lot of concern about going to court. You don't know what judge you're going to get. These are complex. There's no clear economic framework for this like there is for horizontal transactions. So a lot of it depends on the judge. I think here they're going to say we had a judge who got out of bed on the wrong side, who didn't really understand this. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually try to appeal it. I think there are a lot of grounds for that. And so I think they're going to pick up the pieces and say if the facts fit the concerns about competition, you got to challenge the deal. I mean, that's the framework they've established. I'd be stunned if they moved away from it.
Gene, what about the point, though, that in this new world we're in, the ways in which a Comcast could be anti-competitive if they own, greater volume of content assets, just maybe don't work anymore. I mean, the idea of pushing through pricing or depriving your networks from other distributors, if those are the things that regulators will be worried about or the Justice Department worried about, it's really not as applicable, perhaps, in this environment. How would you answer that?
Well, I think that's just wrong. I think the judge got it totally wrong. I think the Justice Department's case was a solid case because right now you can go to Netflix, but you can't get the networks. You can't get all the channels you want. All these services are complementary. They're great, they're wonderful, but you have to pay your $150 first to your cable or satellite company. So the judge just missed that. I think if Comcast comes in here, the Justice Department will take another run at it with new facts and a new analysis that bolsters the same theory. It's not to say that we're not getting an explosion of new options. It's to say consumers keep facing inflated prices and excess leveraging in the marketplace against competitors. They can't get the skinny bundles. They can't get the individual shows and channels they want simply because of the power of a few large cable satellite companies that are trying to control the most popular content. That's the story they had before. I think that'll be the story they have again.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.